All right, so TC, Bob Iger shifts from building an empire to a Disney yard sale, which I think is just the best fucking title.
It was fantastic. I laughed my ass off when I heard it. It was great.
Oh man, let's see. Netflix just had its best month in years, and Disney's looking to sell its assets. Oh man, but hey, Marvel's doing fine. Disney is doing fine. It's doing fine.
So is Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
Look
everything's
at Indiana Jones.
Oh man, Bob Iger shifts from building an empire to a Disney yard sale. Let's see. Bob Iger built Disney into the world's most powerful entertainment company by acquiring Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm. It's funny when they acquired Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm, how all the products just went to shit eventually.
Yep. I think the longest holdout was actually Pixar.
I think so. I think so.
Oh, and I also heard, to make a correction on one of the things I said before,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I said at one point that Pixar was bought, right before The Incredibles came out. I was wrong. The Incredibles came out first. So, yeah, the last really good thing that they made.
See? Oh man, fucking speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. Oh man, Iger put roughly a third of the company up for sale this week, declaring Disney's linear TV assets non-core. That includes TV networks ABC, FX, and Freedom. He has also said he also said, geez, fucking, I can't even read today. He also said Disney is looking for a strategic partner for ESPN, though he's not willing to sell the whole thing. And the company is already looking to sell or restructure its TV and streaming business in India. So essentially, Disney is fucking in shambles right now. It's in shambles.
I mean, ESPN is probably the one asset you want to hold on to, like
Exactly.
with a death grip.
Exactly.
Because you don't have to write anything. You just have people watch games and commentate. Like, and the athletes are the ones who do the work.
ESPN is like that high school girlfriend you had that had a glow up. You're just like, please don't leave. Please. Please don't leave me. Oh man, I can change. I swear I can change. Oh man, yeah.
But I mean, seriously, they don't need writers. They have commentators talk about the games that are currently going on. That, like, you literally don't need writers for that. It's perfect during the writer's strike.
It is perfect during the writer's strike. This is true. This is true. Oh man. So the world of real. So they've already posted, or they've already estimated that Disney has lost over $900 million on their last 8 studio releases. So they're close to $1 billion they've lost. I remember when they used to make movies that made over $1 billion, and that was one film.
Routinely.
Routinely.
Throughout pretty much the entirety of the last phase of Marvel, they were pulling $1 billion each, right?
They were, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, phase 3, not the trash they made since. But
Yeah. Phase 3 made 13 point something billion by itself. Yeah. By itself. Oh man. Yeah.
they need to learn quality, not quantity. That is a phrase that has some value. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure he's also said that himself, that they need to focus on quality, not quantity. It's like, where the hell was this? Where was this years ago after Endgame? Like, where was the quality? Oh, I know. It was all about pumping out quantity. You wanted to release so much shit.
You know where it was after Endgame? It was in Netflix.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. The films contributing to these losses include Lightyear. Nobody saw it. Thor: Love and Thunder. Oh my god, that was just
Even
that was
even
awful.
even Chris Hemsworth has been
Oh yeah,
slight. He's been doing it in a very, like, I'm still in Hollywood safe way. but he's
Yes.
definitely been throwing some shade there.
Yeah, he's definitely made it known how he feels about how Taika Waititi and the production, the Marvel production of the movie made Thor look as a character. And suffice to say, he was not pleased with the outcome. So, but like you said, he's got to dance and move around how he says things. Even though I feel like he kind of holds all the chips now, right? I feel like at this point he could probably say whatever the fuck he wants, and they'll still want him to play Thor because he's a draw. Like Chris Hemsworth, he's a draw. So
I, I just wish that the people who wrote these movies cared as much about the characters as they do about putting the messaging in.
if they did, these figures would look a lot different, and they would make a lot more money than they currently are losing. So let's see: Thor: Love and Thunder, Strange World, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man, the Wasp: Quantumania, The Little Mermaid. Yeah, The Little Mermaid. Like all of this identity politics, fucking agenda bullshit. This is all these movies like have. Like that's the common denominator with all these films. Let's see. The 8 films cost roughly 2.75 billion to produce, but only brought in 1.869 billion. Okay, but what about Mark? You got to factor in marketing cost. You have to take that into account. It must be way more than 800. Yeah, it's got to. Yeah, it's got to be more
It
than.
isn't the conventional wisdom to be essentially whatever they say marketing is, whatever they say the budget is, double it because of marketing. Essentially,
Correct. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I think I think Az was on Heel versus Babyface. Shout out to him. I believe he was talking about um the new Mission Impossible film and how it was like I think it said it was like 200 million or something like that. But then you got to factor in marketing and things like that, and then it kind of it doubles, and then so they have to make like 800, 900 million just to even break even. So like, I mean, look at the Flash, for example. I mean, that was a $230 million film, not even including marketing. So it's got to be way more than that. And I don't even think that film broke 350 as far as the box office. I think it had just hit 300 million 2 weeks ago.
and when they say it's a $200 million movie, are they taking into account the reshoots? Because how many times did that movie have to get rewritten and remade?
Exactly. Exactly. A lot of reshoots. So like I feel like we won't get the actual figures because they're probably ridiculous. But suffice to say, these movies have to make $1 billion by themselves just to even turn a profit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a billion should be a success story, not a necessary condition to make money. I, I know, like we want spectacle, but I mean, as long as you know where to spend your money and you're conscious of that, and you write a good story, you don't need $500 million budgets.
You don't. You don't. Oh, here we go. We have an example here. The latest Disney flop is Elemental from Pixar. I don't even know if anybody even knew this movie was out, watched it. Elemental said to have a budget of $200 million, and that's not including marketing. Which had an opening weekend of 29 million, the lowest in Pixar's 28-year history.
I,
28 years.
I'll be honest. I remember seeing the original trailer for it, being like, "Oh, that could be interesting." I mean, not I wasn't excited about it, but I'm like, "That could be interesting." And then I just didn't hear anything, and then it came out, and I didn't realize.
Oh man. Let's see. When was this? When was this free? Okay, June 26th. All right. So that's about a month ago. So yeah. So it says thus so far it has grossed a tepid 65 million domestically. Yeah, it's here. I'm gonna look up Elemental. Let's see, Elemental's box office. Let's see how much this movie has actually made right now. Because I doubt it's much. Let's see here. Domestic. I want overall from okay. It's been in release for 229 days. Come on, I just want the grossing. Okay, so yeah, so opening 29 million. And okay, so worldwide, here we go. Worldwide, it has only made $356 million.
And what was the budget? You said 200 and some odd million.
200 million, not even factoring in marketing.
So
Or
that puts it at roughly 400 million. From once you factor in marketing, it's roughly 400 million, which means it didn't break. It might barely break even. Might.
I mean, so okay, so the rule of thumb is for it to break even, it would have to make double what what it was to for the
All right,
budget. Yeah,
because half of it goes to the movie theaters.
yeah,
So basically, they have to basically somehow double their money again
yes,
to actually make the studio break even.
to
Because right
actually
now it's the theaters who are getting the last
correct,
laugh on this. Okay.
correct. Yep. So yeah, it would that would actually have to yeah. So that was so we I guess we can consider that a flop. I'm pretty sure it's only in like 3 theaters now. Look at Indiana Jones, another movie. Pretty sure that budget was around 250 million.
From what I hear, that's supposed to be like Disney. That's supposed to be like Lucasfilm's worst flop so far.
Oh, the Indiana Jones one.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, here, let's look up the actual budget for Indiana Jones. I'm just curious. I want to say it was like 250, but I might be wrong. So I'm often wrong. Indiana Jones or Indiana Jake, I should say. Say Turley.
I do love that name, Indiana Jake.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. So with an estimated production budget of 294.7 million, not even including marketing. Wow.
So round that up to 300.
Here, I'll show you guys here.
So that means you have to make basically $1.5 billion.
To even make a profit, yeah. You want to know? You want to see?
If my math is right, it's I'm
Yeah.
doing my head, but
They're gonna have to make like $1.5 billion just to make a profit out of this fucking film. You want to know how much it made worldwide or is making worldwide?
how much?
I
Please
got
tell me
here.
it's gonna be glorious.
Let me show you. Let me show you here. Let me pull up Indiana Jones. There you go. $335 million.
So that wait, what it was? What was the production budget?
297.4.
So they barely broke in their production budget. and they were marketing this movie all the damn time. I
They
couldn't turn
were.
on the TV without seeing promos.
They were. So even if we said the marketing was 450 million, right? Let's just to be generous. Just to be generous. And then you take in the movie theater. I think the movie theaters take what, like 60%, 50, 40%?
Let's go with half.
Yeah,
Just for rough numbers.
let's go with half. All right. So worldwide 330. It's not even that. It's not even that. It's half of that. And then oh my gosh. Yeah. So when you say this is the biggest fucking flop, yeah, this is the biggest fucking flop. Wow.
There's several hundred million in the hole still.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. I see why Bobby Iger is selling off assets with like, holy crap.
Here's the thing. He shouldn't be selling off assets. He should be terminating contracts. Like, that's what he should be doing.
Oh man. Yeah, that's just fucking sad. That is just that's sad. That is sad. But you know what? What did Joker say in his movie? You get what you fucking deserve. Oh, that's it. That is it. Oh, did I lose you there?
Yeah, I don't know what happened,
Oh,
but I'm
you're
back.
you're fine. You're fine. No, I said just like what Joker said in his movie, you get what you fucking deserve.
Oh,
Oh,
that is
yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
But seriously, you got at least you can go like and wipe out Lucasfilm. Just everyone involved in Lucasfilm, just fire them.
Yeah,
Especially the lady at the top.
just restructure the whole damn thing. Like this is you're bleeding. Yeah, you're throwing money. What's that mean? But just throwing money into the furnace. Like that's what you're just throwing money into the furnace. It's sad. It's
And the thing is, like, before She Who Must Not Be Named took over, Lucasfilm was a slam dunk.
it was. Yeah. Yeah.
And everyone wanted another indie movie. Everyone wanted more Star Wars. I'm not familiar with Willow, but from what I hear, it was well regarded as well. It was the Golden Goose. There's a reason they bought it for as much as they did.
Oh man. Yeah. But now it's cannon fodder. It's fucked.
What's the golden rule? How do you make $1 million franchise? Give $1 billion franchise to Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even the production costs for these shows, these Star Wars adjacent shows on the streaming service. I mean, even the production costs on those are just ridiculous. 15 million a show, 15 million per episode for the Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Like,
I mean, I didn't see the last season, but from what I heard, I didn't hear anything good, and I didn't get the impression the budget was going towards anything meaningful.
it's not 15 million per episode for. Here, I'll share this screen as well because this is crazy. This is where their freaking money's going to right here. The Mandalorian, 15 mil per episode. Andor, 15 to 25 mil per episode. Obi-Wan Kenobi, as in no thank you, 90 million total. The Book of Boba Fett, 15 mil per episode. Like, this is like it's ridiculous. And then the freaking
You
assault.
know what? You know it's bad when they have to say 90 million total. They can't even break it down
Yeah,
because they're
can't
too
even break it
ashamed.
down. Can't even break it down. And then you got the new Ahsoka show coming out. Is it next month? I think. I feel like it's next month.
I think so. And it's a real shame because these could have been good properties. They could have been cash cows. You could be Lucasfilm should be like Scrooge McDuck.
Just fucking swimming in coin. Oh, man.
But they
Yeah.
decided to shit on the properties first, and then shit on the fans for not liking them shitting on the properties.
Yeah, exactly. It's you know what that Family Guy, that Family Guy. You know which one I'm talking about? The Scrooge McDuck one, and he jumps in the coin. And he's like, "This is not."
a liquid. This is solid matter.
I'm gonna pull that up right now because it's fucking great because it's legit. That's fucking Peter is Disney. Like he's Disney jumping to the coins and just fucking hurting herself because fucking identity politics and
You know what those coins represent? Those coins represent all the money they spend acquiring all these properties.
there you go. There you go. Oh man. Oh man. Here it is right here. Oh man.
You could totally make a short out of this.
It's not a liquid. It's a great many pieces of solid matter that form a hard floor-like surface. Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Disney and Lucasfilm. Oh man, that was great. That was great.
Oh, I have a perfect way to make that into a meme.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Put Disney over Peter, and then put.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah.
Acquisition budget.
Oh man, I'm gonna do that. No doubt.
That's great.
But all right, sir. You got anything else you want to add to this catastrophe?
Honestly, only thing I can say is it's not necessarily the proper. It's not the properties. It's not the properties you have to screw with. It's the people in charge of them. They're the ones you need to get rid of.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's not the properties you need to worry about. It's the people who you're paying to write for them.
You hit the nail right on the head right there. You hit the nail right on the head. And don't call your directors and writers nerds. If you can just refrain from that.
Yeah, that's genuinely insulting. Like, I want more nerds working on my superhero media.
There you go. Maybe you'll actually get a pretty decent fucking show. Pretty decent, movie. But, we'll see. But, yeah, so we thank you guys for tuning in. We do ask that you smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. Hit that bell for notifications, share this video out there, and you guys take care.
Bye, everybody. Hail Scrooge McDuck.